Hi, my name's Kathy Swan. I am very proud to say I was a member of the Leadership North Fulton class through the chamber 2003-4 when our team decided to create a nonprofit that would serve families in our area. Back in 2004, any single moms with kids who needed housing, there are absolutely no services in the area. Most often, these families were either couch surfing or living in their car was kind of astounding. Not many people knew that. That took us to 5 different shelters. We saw that boys 12 and over were not allowed to stay with their mothers. They were sent to men's shelters. We said, "That's it. We've got to do something." So we decided we would put our heads together, all 28 of us, and create a nonprofit that would serve single moms with children. We decided to name the property the Drake House after Mary Drake, who was a longtime advocate for folks in need up here in the Roswell area. Mary used to knock on the doors of all the faith partners looking for money to help families in need. She had just done so much for the community that we decided to name it the Drake House. She no longer drove. She would drive her tractor. She had 6 acres, so she'd be out there cutting her grass. So I would pick her up and bring her over. And so she was able to tour the apartments. Unfortunately, less than a month before we opened, Mary passed away. So she never saw the first families coming in, but she knew what we were doing. And I know she's smiling down. In a million years, we never envisioned the Drake House to be what it is today. And it's just a testament really to our very generous community, both in volunteerism and fundraising and in-kind support. And here we are celebrating our 20th anniversary.
Hi, I'm John Smith. I was the very first executive, and I always like that term, executive director of the Drake House. This celebration today is the 20th anniversary of the day in 2006 that we welcomed the first families into the Drake House. It's quite a celebration and one that deserves a lot of appreciation and thought to the thousands of people, volunteers, financiers, churches, civic organizations, and so on, who contributed to the continuing success of this organization. I just got my first tour of several aspects of the Drake House that we only dreamed about back in 2004, 5, 6, and 7. It's remarkable, and I wish the very best to everyone associated with the Drake House. You have all the reason in the world to be very proud. Pat yourselves on the back. You did a good job, and I hope you continue the success that you've had for the last 22 years in reality, but 20 years of families served in the North Fulton community. That's fantastic. Thank you.